Hey, it's good to see you guys today, Monday. We are going to be sharing this week in our pre-Easter sermon and devotions as it relates to Easter. And in the story we're going to talk about today is about a blind man by the name of Bartimaeus. Talked about him Sunday, we're going to talk about him again today. And the Bible, not just about Bartimaeus, but about Jesus Christ. It is the week before the Passover, and all the Jewish community is headed to Jerusalem. And so when the writer Mark chapter 10 verse 46 said this, then they reached Jericho, and as Jesus and his disciples left town, a large crowd followed him. A blind man named Bartimaeus, son of Timaeus, was sitting on the highway side of life begging. The Bible said that he was sitting beside the road begging, but he was on the highway of life. And what's interesting is he understood that it was his opportunity to possibly do well. Everybody was headed to Jerusalem, and they understood that they had to bring money to buy sacrifices, and so they had a little extra money, and they're headed there. And so the blind man understood that all up and down the road there were blind people begging. Sometimes it feels like everybody we know has a need. Everybody we know needs a little part of us. Everybody we know needs a little bit of what we have. So sometimes we feel like everywhere we go, somebody's trying to get us to do something to help them. And in reality, what we need is we need God to help us. So in the story about blind Bartimaeus, he's there begging, but he sees, even though he's blind, he sees an opportunity to have an encounter with God. Can I tell you this? Sometimes we've got 20/20 vision, but we can't see what God's trying to do in our life. And what God's trying to do in our life is to speak a peace that will surpass all understanding. Thank you for tuning in today. I'll see you tomorrow.